Today is a massive day for Regen Rovers. It's our first ever trip to Wembley as we take on York City in the FA Trophy final. For those of you that have missed the last few episodes of Regen Rovers, you'll have missed the fact that we have comfortably managed to finish mid-table in our first season in the National League. Solid start. Hopefully we can push on from here, maybe compete for the playoffs next year. It will be a tough challenge though. York City champions, so they are looking to win the non-league double today by beating us in the FA Trophy final. Aldershot have gone up with them via the playoffs. Eastleigh, Dagenham and Redbridge, Maidenhead and Dulwich Hamlet relegated. Now one of the teams replacing one of those four teams is our rivals Winchester City, who have had a meteoric rise. 3 promotions in a row. They've won, what did they win? They went up by the playoffs in the National League South. I don't know what's happened there. I don't know if they've got a bit of money or it's because of us, Regen Rovers in Winchester. They're not happy about that and they've caught us up. It's going to be intriguing to see what happens next year. But they are going to be playing at Plumbing Park, our stadium, because their stadium doesn't have enough seats. I presume they're going to put some more seats in over the next year. But does that mean we will get more revenue because they're going to be playing at our stadium? It says rent. Are we getting that money? Or do we get match day revenue? I'm not entirely sure how the arrangement will work. But I'm looking forward to taking on Winchester City in the National League. The first time we'll actually play competitive matches against them, apart from the Hampshire Senior Cup. That doesn't really count though, does it? Anyway, it's time for the big one. If you are watching this as a YouTube premiere, remember to get involved in the chat. Let me know your predictions for this final against York City. We've not beaten them yet. They've beaten us both times this season in the league. However, those of you that watched the last episode, the last match of the season against Telford, we managed to win after I altered the tactics slightly. We're not quite so attacking. We've gone with a balanced mentality and the defensive out of possession tactics have changed. I've brought the defensive line back. I've brought the strikers back a bit. I'm not preventing short goalkeeper distribution and it worked really well against Telford. Big news, I'm not playing Marcus Higgins. I did hint at the fact that I wouldn't be playing Marcus Higgins in this game in the last episode for the simple fact he has just gone downhill. His performances have plummeted in the last half of this season. Hancock has been brilliant. His average rating is much higher than Higgins, our captain. So Hancock will be starting at right back with Donnelly, Avison and Assini, who has managed to win his place back at left back after Halliday has dropped off recently. Okoro, of course, is in goal, our most consistent performer this season by a long way. Our midfield consists of Gus OWUSU, Perry Miles and Perry Webb. And up front we've got the 2 McCanns and Elliot Avison starts up front instead of Agu, who is on the bench with the legend that is Falk. So 2 legendary strikers on the bench with Godwin and Charles Vincent, our goalkeeper as well. So of course, good old Chef drove us up the M3 to Wembley Stadium. We sang all the way, we sang all the chants, we sang the Agu chant. Loving life, just loving the experience of going to Wembley Stadium. I hope lots of you had turned up for this match in London. This is a big one. (4-4-2) then from York City against our 4-3-3. The stadium's going to look quite empty. I predict there's going to be lots of York City fans. Hopefully plenty of Regen Rovers fans have turned up from Winchester. With Winchester City playing in our stadium, you never know, we might be able to convert them to being Regen Rovers fans. It's possible, isn't it? So their team, Correa, very good striker, 23 goals this season. He's their top goal scorer. He's already scored against us this season. Liam Fisher is their other striker, 19 goals this season. They've got some very good players. Mahoney scored a couple bangers against us. Worthington, let's look at the whole team. Ethan Galbraith in the middle. Edwards on the right hand side. They've got Thomas at right back. They've got Mugabe at centre back. They've got Ferrin back at centre back. And at left back they've got Mulligan. They've got plenty of regens and Whitley and I mean the team, the players look far superior to our lads. They really do, but we're going to give it our best shot. We have to. I mean, we owe York City after what happened. Let's go for that. That's worked great. Let's speak to Alec McCann and just say that. In fact, let's just speak to everyone that hasn't reacted. And yeah, it's working well. Good old Okoro. Everyone's motivated. And hopefully with a bit more of a balanced approach, it will work well. Now I'm going to put the highlights on extended, just so we can enjoy this game for a little bit longer. Out we walk onto the Wembley turf. This could be the last game at the club for quite a few players. Let's just stick this on extended highlights. Now, of course, Alec McCann's on loan, Elliot Averson's on loan, Ian Donnelly's on loan, Perry Webb's on loan. David Okoro is not signing a new contract. Bom, bom, bom. Biggest legend at the club. I really hope I can convince him to stay. We need him. We really do. He's been so good for us over the years. But let's enjoy this final. 12 minutes in, even on extended highlights, this is the first highlight of the game. In comes Edwards to Worthington. Has a long-range shot. It's just wide of the goal. Solid start. We've not done anything yet, but we've kept them at bay. Asini knocks it long for looking for Elliot Aveson, who can't win the header. Edwards now on the ball for York City, coming forwards. I think this is going to be a pattern in this match. Worthington long-range blocked, and we clear. I sense they're going to come at us frequently in this game. Can we do it, guys? Can we pull off a shock? Well, we're holding them out at the moment. I might actually go to comprehensive highlights because nothing's happening. We don't want this video split my words out, this video to be over in a flash. 30 minutes on the clock. Oh, look at Wembley. Regen Rovers at Wembley. Magnificent stuff. Here's Perry Miles. I'm wearing the wrong shirt. I'm wearing the away shirt. I should be wearing the home shirt. I don't know if that's a bad thing. McCann's round the back. Alec McCann, that is a poor finish straight at the keeper. First half chance of the game. But we've got a free kick with Perry Webb whipping it in. Paul McCann can't reach it. And now they can bring it clear with their danger man Correa, who is their top goal scorer this season. Just over the halfway line, but Hancock steps in. Good defensive stuff. Webb through to Elliot Aveson, who's offside. Here come York City, but Hancock has that cover, but he's headed it to Mahoney, which is a dangerous player to pass to. We know what he can do. Here's Correa. They've got space with Edwards. This looks dangerous. He's burst into the box, but it's knocked behind for a corner. We've got everyone back for corners these days. That's the way I tend to defend corners. It's worked, actually. I shouldn't really be tempting fate, should I? York City still on the attack here. This looks dangerous, but Okoro saves it. Another attack from York. Worthington into Mulligan. Knocks it. We know how overpowered long shots are. Edwards has the strike. Good save by Okoro. You'll get to see more saves from Okoro with comprehensive highlights, I think. Mahoney crosses it in. Oh, not really dealt with perfectly by my defence, but Donnelly manages to get it behind. Where's the Regen Rovers fans then? Where are you? Which end are you in? Is that corner misses everyone? Here's Perry Webb. Back to Perry Miles. The two Perrys combining into Asini, who's played quite well recently. OWUSU on the ball. Back to Perry Miles. We're just wasting a bit of time here in the middle of the pitch. OWUSU now being patient. Alec McCann, Paul McCann. Nice play to Hancock. Come on, decent cross required. Nicks it in there. It's headed away. Doesn't quite fall for us, does it? And now this looks dangerous. They're on the attack. They've got lots of players in support, but we've done well to hold them off. Long range shot, and it's cleared. They come again. They deep cross. Nodded away by Hancock. Good defending. 5 minutes to half time. Can we hang on to this? Thomas crosses it in. Knocked away by Matthew Aveson. Galbraith knocked away by Aveson again. Good defending. Now we've got the pace of Elliot Aveson. Possibly to break. He's knocked it. Can he reach Alec McCann? He can. Alec McCann has the shot. Oh, what a goal from Alec McCann. 25th goal of the season. He doesn't score many from outside the box. I don't know if he's ever scored one from outside the box. What a strike with his weaker left foot. Unbelievable effort from nothing. We are 1-0 up against York City. That is a beautiful goal. Wow. Now I'm going to do a goal of the season thing at the end of this video where you can vote. There will be a link in the description below. That's going to be on there now, isn't it? That has to be on there. Here's Asini. Knocking it long for Alec McCann again. Alec McCann, come on. You're our hero. Do it again, my friend. It's back to Hancock, who's found Perry Miles into the path of Webb. Knocking it back up wide to Hancock. This is lovely play. Hancock blocked. Not long to half time. They've had 11 shots to our 3, but we've restricted them to the 0 clear and half chances. Great save by Okoro. They're tipping it over the bar. We're not gifting them opportunities. They're having long shots, which is Little bit of a worry because there's loads of long shot goals on this game, of course, but it's okay at the moment. I think our Regen Rovers fans are in this corner, by the way. I noticed them. Here they come. Hancock to clear, up the pitch, headed to Edwards. Has the long range effort, is well over the bar. But the ref should be blowing his whistle now for half time. We're 30 seconds. We're well over. We're well over the limit. If they score here, it'd be a disgrace. Great defending by Matthew Avison. I mean, if we score, it won't be a disgrace. But that's half time, surely. Wow, what a goal from MCCANN to put us 1-0 up. Let's just keep it up. I'm not going to confuse the players by changing things. I could take off one of our strikers and bring on defensive midfielder GODWIN, but we'll do that towards the end of the game. We won't do that yet. Paul McCann playing as a deep line forward does get back into the midfield and get involved. York City on the attack here. Edwards back to Galbraith. Martin crosses it in, knocked away, but Worthington's after it. Here's Mulligan. The rain lashing down. They've won a corner. So wet Wembley today. Mahoney with the corner. Good header away by Assini. Edwards on the ball now though. Out wide. They're dominating, aren't they? They are dominating, but we're the team that has the goal. And that's all that matters in football. I do like to entertain the fans as well though. But I think we have, with a quite beautiful strike. Here's Mahoney. Cuts in. Crosses it in. They've got men over here. Martin, good block by Assini. You're getting to see the defensive ability of some of our players here. Mahoney, back stick, headed away by Avison. And Paul McCann after it. Can we counter? He's got support, whoever this is. Oh, it's through to Elliot Avison. Has the chance here. Elliot Avison! It's in! It's 2-0. It's a crappy goal. It bundles in off him, but I don't care. We're 2-0 up. What a counter-attack. What a pass from Paul McCann, by the way. What a pass. Look at this. I mean, maybe it's a hit and hope, but I think that's a pinpoint pass. And then it just bounces off him. 17th goal of the season. We're doing this. We're actually doing this. Assini's having a blinder at the back. Okoro's played well. Oh, these guys, they're heroes at the moment, but there's still plenty of time for York City to get back into this. We know they're the best team. They're the best non-league team this season. They've gone up to the Football League. This is their last chance to win this competition for at least one season anyway, and they want to win it. But they're not at the moment. We're holding our own defensively, and just a few tweaks to the tactic ahead of that Telford game has helped dramatically. Here's Martin into Worthington. Another long-range effort. Oh, they've got into the box, tipped over the bar by Okoro. I think possibly it's the time to bring on another midfielder. Just after this corner, wait for this. Mahoney crosses it in, headed away by Matthew Avison. When this highlight's over, we'll make a couple of changes. That's cleared. Oh, possibly we can counter again. Elliot Avison, he's gone backwards. He's gone backwards. Right, Raphael GODWIN is coming on for Paul McCann. He's done well for that second goal in particular. We're going to move OWUSU to being the defensive midfielder on defend, and GODWIN there. Alec McCann will play as a regular poacher alongside Elliot Avison. We might continue to. If I can blurt my words out, I'll try and convey what I'm trying to say. We'll go for a bit of time wasting. Balanced. Do we go defensive now? Yeah, we will. Free kick. Perry Webb curls it. Oh, it's almost in. Come on. They didn't react fast enough. Half an hour to hang on. Can we do it? There's still a lot of time left in this match. Perry Miles into OWUSU. We've now got 4 men in that middle, just holding firm, hopefully. We don't need 3 strikers up there. We just don't for the style of play that we're playing now. Lumping it long. Elliot Avison. Oh, another. Yes, surely 3-0. How is this happening? How is this happening? This is unbelievable. We have been dreadful for the last third of the season. We really have just been. There's been no consistency. We've lost a lot of games. But a few tweaks to this tactic. And now obviously we're going to be hitting them on the break because York are pushing forwards. Unbelievable scenes. It's a corner to York though, with 22 minutes left. Back stick. Oh, it's gone in. They're back into this. What was I saying about corners? That is actually the first corner I've conceded since changing the defensive corners, actually. Oh, not another highlight straight away. Assini throws it to Elliot Averson. Oh, if we throw this away now, it would be so disappointing, won't it? Because we've been so good. Why are we just letting Martin run? Go and tackle him, lads. Here's Mahoney. Crosses it in to the back post. Edwards crosses it. Headed away. Worthington. Back to Galbraith. This looks dangerous. Great tackle, Assini. But they've got time. They've got space out wide. It's crossed in. And it's 3-2. Oh dear. If we bottle this, it'd be so unfair. It really will. Perry Miles, OWUSU. Football Manager, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. They've not had a clear-cut chance in this game. To be fair, we haven't either. But still, you know, we've done well defensively overall, I think. Here's Hancock. Knocks it long over the top for Alec McCann. Alec McCann! Tipped over. I'm nervous now. I'm nervous. 3-2. We've just had to make it hard for ourselves. It's the Regen Rovers way. Here's Perry Miles into Godwin. OWUSU knocks it long for Alec McCann. Can't get on the end of that, but he's after it. Come on, Alec, do something. He's got support. It's back to Hancock. Hancock knocks it long. It's headed away. We're playing that direct play. Oh, no. Hancock, please. Yes, well done. Back to Okoro. This is a long highlight. I'm not liking this. I sense a goal. They've scored. If they score another one here. No. Oh, thank you. They had 2 really quick goals, didn't they? Oh, there's 81 minutes on the clock. Worthington long range. It's blocked brilliantly. What do I do, guys? What do I do? Do we bring on the captain, Higgins? I mean, Hancock's done okay in this game, but not spectacularly well. Do we get Perry Miles to go to support and just sort of charge around a bit, try win the ball back? Webb go to support. And OWUSU can just sit there. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, well done, Perry Miles. If we can get a fourth now, then surely that will be enough. But no, it's cleared. Donnelly does well, OWUSU. We've got time. Just take your time, lads. Just take your time. Here's Webb. Oh, no, Webb. No. What was that? No. No. Great tackle, Averson. Brilliant tackle. Okay. This is when it's a bit risky to take a strike off. Because if they score, it could go all wrong. I mean, who's got the worst penalties? I should have put another midfielder on, shouldn't I? I thought it'd be the opposite. I thought we'd be fighting and we need to bring on all our strikers. But I'm going to bring a Goo on. And it's risky. I'm taking Alec McCann off. Elliot Averson's on a hat-trick. And Agoo's going to play as a target man. Let's hope I don't regret that. Oh, there's 5 minutes of injury time. There's 4 minutes left. Donnelly knocks it long. Looking for Agoo. Heads it on. That's his job. He's the target man winning the ball. But there's 3.5 minutes for them to get back into this. There's been 0 clear-cut chances in this game. You can just sense one, surely. Here's Mulligan. Oh, it's wide. Captain Higgins on the pitch, bringing experience, bringing leadership skills for these last few minutes. Hopefully can put us over the line. Come on, just everyone run. Run your hearts out. Here's Martin, crosses in it deep. No! Oh, thank goodness. Fisher didn't react. Mulligan blocked brilliantly. Agoo playing deep now. Look at him go. Trying to run. At least he's faster than Fawkes. Godwin loses it. That's poor. But there's 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. That's it. Oh, it's bouncing around everywhere. Can we hang on for a famous win win our first ever cup? Mulligan crosses blocked. Oh no, it's another corner. If we concede a second corner, that would be ridiculous. 30 seconds to hang on. Maloney crosses it in. Oh! OWUSU, I think, blocked it. I don't know what happened, but it went flying. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's crossed deep. Okoro keeps it out. And it's a goal kick. Surely that's enough. Surely we have won the FA trophy. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow it. Please. Please. Okoro's taking his time. And he passes it to Averson. And we've won. We have won the FA trophy. In classic Regen Rovers style, we made it difficult for ourselves by conceding 2 quick goals. But we are the champions. We've won something this season. Oh, that means a lot. That really does. I'm so proud of them. I hope you guys are as well. I didn't think we had a chance against York City, but we've done it. We've actually done it. Oh boy, does that look good. 3-2 in the final. Alec McCann and Elliot Avison, the heroes, with the goals. How many people turned up for the match? Let's have a quick look. Let's scroll down to the bottom. Wow, 19,332 people. 1,800 of you turned up for this. York brought a lot of fans. They are the bigger club, let's be honest. But still, that is really good. What an achievement. Oh, unbelievable. We won plenty of money for winning that as well. Iconic Holden Warren. Yes, building a legacy. It looks so good. So good. So, just to let you know, the next video will be, I'll do a Regen Rovers Revelations looking at the recent youth intake, having a look at the player development and all of that jazz that I have at the end of the season. There's also going to be a season review where I will analyse all of these statistics, have a look at the other leagues, have a look at the National League statistics, all of that stuff for you. So make sure you watch that video if you're interested in that. But just to quickly go through briefly, I'll just quickly look. Top goal scorer, Alec McCann, 25 goals. Avison second with 18. Assists-wise, Alec McCann and Elliot Avison. Player of the match-wise, McCann, Perry Webb, Marcus Higgins up there. Average rating, Alec McCann. I think there's a theme here. But possibly David Okoro will win the Player of the Season award via Twitter. Alec McCann might win. Well, we'll have to see. You'll find out in the review who wins all of that stuff. But thank you for watching today's episode. What an achievement. That is truly magic. I'm so pleased that we've managed to win a cup. I just love winning cup competitions. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with the Goal of the Season award. You can vote for your favourite via the link in the video description. Please remember to hit that like button. Please comment. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you very soon for the start of Season 7.